next day, we didn't go nowhere but to the gym. I said, you rebound, I shoot. That told me everything I needed to know about my baby. And we stayed in there till 2 a.m. Me shooting, she was rebounding. Young people, you gotta make it the number one thing in your life. Outside your family, basketball and your studies has gotta be right there. When everybody else is doing something else, you gotta be hooping. You gotta watch tapes a lot. Go to basketball camps. Work on your game. Make sure you're on balance, which is the most important thing. And it's not about your size anymore. You can make it being small, tall, medium size, it doesn't matter. If you can play, they will find you. It's a blessing now. And so for me, I put my heart and soul into the game. That's why I think I became good at it. And then I was also a student of it, so my basketball IQ was off the chart with Larry Bird, with Michael Jordan, and I still feel Michael's the best that's ever done it. And, so make sure you make your teammates better. And that's very important. Passing and not just scoring. I love making my teammates better, setting them up for shots. I got a greater thrill out of that than actually scoring points. So when you think about myself, we have businesses now. My insurance company, EquiTrust, last year we did $27 billion. We're online right now to do $30 billion this year. It's amazing that we could be that successful in a marketplace like today. We're doing some great things. SodexoMAGIC will end the year $1 billion revenue company. And I was telling you about Disney because if you had a Disney contract on your portfolio, you've done some great things. And so when I went after that RFP 3 years later, guess what happened? I won the contract. And so I told my team, you got 5 minutes to celebrate, but the bigger contract is not Disneyland. We're only feeding 240,000 people at Disneyland. Disney World got over 400,000. And if we over-deliver to Disneyland, we'll get Disney World. And guess what happened 3 years later? Right now, Mickey and Minnie eat my food at Disneyland and Disney World. I'm so proud to have now had that contract for over 12 years. And it's been a true blessing. Every 3 years it comes up, every 3 years we win it again. And so we've been doing a fantastic job. And the biggest contract on the street last year, we ended up winning, which was American Airlines. And so all the Admirals clubs, I do all the Sky Clubs of Delta. So, and we just did the biggest club. We just won that contract, American Express Lounge in Atlanta, Georgia. We just won that. And what an amazing thing to be able to say that the biggest club probably in America, we get to feed all the people and get to also the bar, everything, peanuts, crackers, you name it, we do it. So you didn't know all the things I've been doing. I've been doing a lot of different things since I took off them little hot pants that we used to wear with the ladies. Nikki, can you imagine the little shorts we used to have on them trying to get in them? Lord have mercy. I don't know how we got in them little tight shorts we used to wear. And I said, boy. But we played in them. I don't know how we did it, but we did it. What a blessing, what a blessing, what a blessing. And to balance all of that off, we built 18 technology centers in the poorest neighborhoods in America. Because what happens is minorities, the families may be poor, they can do everything else, but sometimes they can't have a computer in their home. So we gotta make sure they have access to one. And so when you look at Harlem, you look at South Side of Chicago, Atlanta, on and on and on, all these different markets. I partnered with a company like HP, they bring the software, and we build them right into like a housing development or a Boys and Girls Club, somewhere like that where the kids can just go and have access to a computer to make sure they keep up with their counterparts in suburban America. So very, very important. And then I saw a young man, a kid that was 11 years old when I got off the plane in Washington, D.C. He had a toothache. His parents, mother couldn't afford to take him to the dentist, and that infection went up to his brain and killed him. So that made me cry. I didn't even know him, nothing. Just read this article. So I called my team back home and said, listen, get on the phone with hospitals, different organizations, that we need to take buses into the poorest communities so they can have doctors on those buses to right in the community. Kids can come on, get their physical for school. We have one for doctors, have one for dentists. They can get their checkup in the teeth. And that's been working out so well now. So again, that's what we do as well. So young people, how can you change our world? We need you to change what's going on today. We need you to make this a better place for all of us, okay, young people? So make sure you become change agents. It's very important. We need you to use your voice. We need you to